I am in the kitchen with Christopher, who is the manager chef of Cafe Botanica. And all of these fresh ingredients are combined to make lunch for people who come to the botanical garden. So, you're gonna make me?
I'm gonna make you a corn tortita with our amazing local vegetarian option. All the vegetables that are in this are all local and seasonal, and it's really wonderful. So I'm gonna get started here.
Cool. I don't know if you know this, but Americans spend very little time cooking, but we spend a tremendous time watching cooking shows.
So these are Arizona Heritage dent corn that we boil in lime and then let soak in water for a week to 2 weeks. We let them steep, and then we grind into our own masa. And so these happen to have bok choy, basil, and radish tops within the masa itself.
Nice!
So I've got some oil here, which is organic, non-GMO oil that we get special in. It's one of the things that we do spend a lot of money on to get it, but it's the only place we can get it is out of the Netherlands. So
yeah, because they label it and all.
They have to label, that's correct.
You know the Mexicans have started labeling it? That's pretty interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, got some produce at Market on the Move, and it said GMO. And these are the toppings that we're gonna have.
This is the actual vegetarian option here. It's got butternut squash, caramelized onions, and it's got radish greens, and it's kale, things like that.
So radish greens, not radish sprouts? You're taking the tops off of radishes?
The tops off of radish and sauteing them.
Whoa!
It's really wonderful. They need other things with it, and they want lots of acid, like an apple cider vinegar. We have beautiful...
Do they taste like radishes? Kind of?
They're very chlorophyll and bitter. So these are actually lime quats.
Yeah,
this
I know
is a
lime
kumquat and a lime in one fruit, and this is the last of what we have for the year. And so I'm brining them, I'm preserving them. And so one of the things that I've made as well, this is a roasted radish and turnip relish with mint and basil, and it has some mesquite honey as well as some scallion buds that we put in there. There's quite a few other things in there to make it taste good, but one of the main ingredients was those brined lime quats, and those are amazing. They really are turning out really well.
We used to have a lime quat tree. I do love them. They're very rare.
We have a patron that came in, and we've been trading them, and they brought us like 20 pounds of them, as well as our brined Meyer lemons that
nice.
Well. So this is a local bean. It's a tempeh bean. It also has some brined Meyer lemons and some red onions, and it's got a little bit of cilantro and some apple cider vinegar and some lemon juice. And it really is a very bright, fresh salad. And so we give this away as kind of like as a free side, but to kind of also uplift the whole palate, so that's you get a lot of really bright flavors at the very end.
Nice.
So my oil's about ready. I'm going to put in my tortillas.
And where did you say you got that corn?
So this is Arizona Heritage dent corn. You can get it from Hayden Mills.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
We get it in a whole corn, so we have to process it. So we're just lightly frying. They're not crispy. We're just kind of refreshing them, and making sure they're really nice and supple, and they're a beautiful texture. They're nice and fluffy and really warm.
Smells like corn.
They're really rich flavor corn, and also it's the way that we grind it as well. We don't do it with a traditional grinder.
You mash them with a metate?
So we don't. That would take a lot of effort, and so we actually just put them through the wheats in our blender.
I used to just take it to La Suprema. There is no more La Suprema. I love your choice of ingredients. I think you're my kind of guy.
Okay.
I'm suspicious of turnips. I'm gonna open my mind to the
roasted turnips are a whole different thing.
I'm gonna believe that. I want to believe that.
I wasn't raised with them. I didn't think that I would love them, but it's turning out to be something that's really special.
I like those red pickled ones that the people make in Arabic countries. Have you had those as sticks?
No.
I have some at my house. Come eat pink turnip sticks sometime.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's the only way I've ever liked them, but I'm ready to like these. Turnip greens I like. Is that goat cheese?
It's goat cheese.
Nice.
This is not the local goat cheese. We weren't able to get some in this week. So this is a store-bought one. So I just want to be. We try to be as local and sustainable and all that as possible, but sometimes we don't know what our purveyor is going to be able to handle.
Yeah.
And so we're still working on. That was one of the big obstacles was to make sure that we had the best seasonal ingredients and to make sure that we could have them whenever we needed them. So that dictates a lot of just what we have and what we get. So okay, this is a tomatillo Anaheim sauce. This is also something I've been working on.
I told you I wasn't hungry, and now I'm starting to completely salivate.
Oh, this is amazing.
I'm freaking out about
this. This is a Napolito radish relish, again with some more of those brine Meyer lemons. And we grilled these Nepals. I have been working on this recipe to. I don't like the jelly, the okra kind of glue.
Yeah.
So I've been working ways on how to mitigate some of that and create some really refreshing textures and flavors.
Can't you boil it out, kind of?
I did not. I don't like the texture of boiling either. So I cut them in half long ways, and then I salt them and let them juice. You can go up to about an hour, or I did it overnight the last time. And then you rinse, dry, and then I oiled and then seared them on a grill. And so then I come back and I chop them up like little noodles, and I add in there's some pickled carrots, and then it's cilantro and the brine Meyer lemons, and then some local spring radishes. So these are also some local kale and some greens as well. So there you go.
Beautiful.
There is Cafe Botanica's vegetarian tacos on our heritage corn pasta tortillas.
Thank you so much for letting me visit the kitchen, and now I get to eat this. What is this now?
Roasted radish, carrot, red pepper, and pickled habanero salsa, finished off with lemon, salt, pepper, and olive oil.
This is the most amazing salsa I have ever had. And I can't imagine putting those ingredients in it. I wouldn't have done it myself, but look at me, eating turnips, all these things. And it's an amazing meal.